When you receive a criminal citation, some of the common questions are, do I need to appear in court? Can I just send in the fine amount? Can I call in? What happens if I miss my court date? What if I cannot appear in court on the date listed? We are going to answer these questions in this video.
When you are charged by the state with a violation or violations of the law, those violations can be criminal only, civil only, or a combination of criminal and civil. If any of the charges are criminal, then you must make an appearance in court. A criminal case will normally start when an officer issues you a citation, or the state files what is known as a long-form complaint. This is an example of the Arizona traffic ticket and complaint. The charges will be listed on the complaint, and marked to the right of the charge will be boxes letting you know if the charge is criminal or civil. In this example, there is both a criminal and civil traffic charge. At the bottom of the ticket, just above where you sign, is the date and time of your court appearance. Above your signature is also an acknowledgement that you promised to appear in court. You could also receive what is known as an electronic ticket. The officer will give you a copy of what is sent to the court. This is an example of that ticket. On this citation, under the violations section, will be information on whether the charges are criminal or civil. As you can see by the example, there is a criminal charge as well as criminal traffic and civil traffic charge. Just like an Arizona traffic ticket and complaint, the date and time of your court appearance is listed. Just below your signature is the acknowledgement that you promised to appear in court.
As I mentioned earlier, if any of the charges are criminal, you must appear in court on or before the date and time listed on the complaint. You cannot call in or pay a fine in lieu of the appearance. In a criminal case, you must appear in front of a judge to resolve your case. Failure to appear will result in a warrant for your arrest. If you are arrested on the warrant or come to court to file a motion to quash the warrant, you might be required to post a bond to secure your release. In addition, since you promised to appear and did not, a new criminal charge of failure to appear will be filed against you.
The state can also file what is known as a long-form complaint. This will be filed by the prosecutor and mailed to you with a date to appear in court. This is an example of a long-form complaint. The charges will be listed on the complaint. If any of them are criminal, they would be designated as Class 1, Class 2, or Class 3 misdemeanors. Along with the complaint, you would receive a summons which would indicate your court date. As you can see on the summons, the date, time, and courtroom for your appearance are listed. As with the citations issued by an officer, if you fail to appear, a warrant will be issued for your arrest.
Your first court appearance is called an arraignment. At the arraignment, the charges will be read, your constitutional rights explained, and a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest will be entered. But what should you do if you cannot make the date set for your first court appearance?
You can always come in on an earlier date to see a judge. You would take a number in the lobby and wait to be called to a window. Once called, you would fill out a motion explaining that you wanted to have your arraignment that day. You would then be sent to a courtroom to see a judge. If you are unable to appear earlier, you need to file a written motion with the court explaining why you cannot appear and requesting a continuance. This should be filed as soon as possible so you can get a decision on whether the date has been continued or not. You can file a motion to continue in person, by fax, by email, or mail. A general motion form can be found under the Forms section on the court's website. To access the site, go to www.scottsdaleaz.gov/courts and click on the Forms button. From there, find the motions listing and click on General Motions. Instructions will explain how to fill out the form and send it to the court.
If you are not told the case has been continued, then you must appear in court on the date listed. Failure to appear will result in a warrant for your arrest and possibly a new charge of failure to appear being filed against you.